Right. I will show 3 more methods and then I will also show how to run the same test in different browsers. So before close, let's say now I want to go to another web page like rahulshettyacademy.com/ we have so many practice websites. Once this site is live, you will know how to get all those. So this is another URL, automation practice. So driver dot, again I would say driver dot get, so that it will hit this URL again on that browser, so that we will now move from rahulshettyacademy.com to rahulshettyacademy.com/automation practice. So we will move to another URL. Okay. Thereafter, if I want to come back to my previous URL or previous page, how do you do that using browser? You simply use this back button, right? Similarly, through Selenium also, you can just say driver dot back so that it comes back. Okay, this is used when you want to perform few operations and then come back to see if something is updated or not. Then you can use driver dot back method to come back. So after you come back, let's say if you want to refresh the complete screen, then driver dot refresh. There is a method called refresh which will just does the same like how do you reload your page, and the same thing it does. Okay, so these are the 2 more small methods like back, coming back, refresh. And when you run your test now, notice one thing, and also we will see how it is going to another web URL and coming back. You see that it opened in minimized mode. Browser is now not in maximized mode. Okay, now we are going to another website and now we will come back once it is completely loaded. And yep, it completely loaded, refreshed, and it closed. Everything is very quick. And you can see as you gave close method at the end, the browser also got closed. Okay, and you observe that the browser is in minimized mode. Can't we maximize it? Yes, you can, of course. Driver dot maximize window. This will simply maximize your window and give you the full screen. Okay, similarly you can minimize as well. So once you landed in this web page, if you want to minimize and then go back to your previous window, oh sorry, I did same again, dot minimize window. Perfect. So this is how you can maximize and minimize. Let's see, run demo browser. So these all are basic driver methods you should be knowing. Okay, you see that it's in maximized mode now. Earlier it's not. So now it will get minimized once the URL is completely loaded, and you see that it was very quick. The loading is very quick and then it closed. So if you want to stop the execution, you can actually debug it. So how can you debug? So put a breakpoint here. After you minimize on the back method, just put a breakpoint here. So when you run this test now in debugging mode, it will stop here. And then after you proceed to next step only, that will continue. Your script will stop at 12th point and will wait for your input. Okay, put a debug and then run in the debug mode here, not regular run. Or you can say right click debug demo browser. First it gets maximized. Okay, now it's going to another page and it will wait until loading is completed. Okay, you see that it got minimized. It's now minimized because we have written that method. So thereafter, if you want to go one by one, then click on this icon, step over, so that it will move to the next step by executing this 12th line. Right. Now see your browser. It did back button and you are here now. If you want to refresh, again do one more step to see it visually. You see that? It refreshed. and the last step to close. Done. Browser got closed. So this is how you can also debug your tests. We will do a lot of debugging in our coming lectures, don't worry. So that's about this lecture, and we have learned few more methods. In the next lecture I will show how to run all these in Internet Explorer as well as Firefox browsers. Okay, thank you.